Welcome back to Quiz Genius. Let's test your brain with 50 geography trivia questions. Before we start, please subscribe to the Quiz Genius channel. Let's start. What is the largest ocean in the world? Pacific. What is the largest country by area? Russia. Which continent has the most countries? Africa. Which is the smallest continent? Australia. Which ocean is the warmest? Indian Ocean. What is the longest river in the world? Nile. Which country is both a continent and a country? Australia. Which is the second largest continent? Africa. What is the tallest mountain in the world? Mount Everest. Which two countries share the longest border? USA, Canada. Which river flows through London? Thames. Which continent is the Amazon rainforest located in? South America. Which country has the city of Dubai? United Arab Emirates. Which city is known as the City of Canals? Venice. Which African country has the most population? Nigeria. Which U.S. state has the most volcanoes? Alaska. Which European country is famous for fjords? Norway. Which country is known as the Land of 1,000 Lakes? Finland. Which sea separates Europe and Africa? Mediterranean Sea. Which capital city sits on two continents? Istanbul. Which desert is the largest in the world? Sahara. Which waterfall is the highest in the world? Angel Falls. Which lake is the largest freshwater lake by volume? Lake Baikal. Which volcano is located in Japan? Mount Fuji. Which river flows through Paris? Seine. Where is the Dead Sea located? Between Jordan and Israel. Which continent has no permanent population? Antarctica. Where is the Great Barrier Reef located? Australia. Which mountain range separates Europe and Asia? Ural. Which African mountain is a freestanding volcano? Mount Kilimanjaro. Which country has a red flag with a white cross? Switzerland. Which country's flag has a maple leaf? Canada. Which country has a rising sun on its flag? Japan. Which country has a flag with a dragon? Bhutan. Which country's flag is green with a white crescent moon and star? Pakistan. Which country is known as the Land of the Rising Sun? Japan. Which Asian country has the most islands? Indonesia. What is the longest river in Asia? Yangtze. Which desert is in northern China and southern Mongolia? Gobi Desert. What is the capital of the Philippines? Manila. Which flag is red and white with a single red circle? Japan. Which flag has red, white, and blue horizontal stripes? Netherlands. What color is not on the South African flag? Orange. Which country has a lion holding a sword on its flag? Sri Lanka. Which country has a cedar tree on its flag? Lebanon. Which Asian country has both the Himalayas and Ganges River? India. Which city is known for the Petronas Twin Towers? Kuala Lumpur. What is the longest landlocked country in Asia? Kazakhstan. Which country is home to Angkor Wat? Cambodia. What is the capital of Vietnam? Hanoi. Pick your next challenge, and hit like and subscribe.